Hey everybody, welcome back! I'm Big Mac Davis here, and this is my Doom 2 100% walkthrough for the PC. Played through ZDoom on the ultra-violence difficulty. This is Map26, The Abandoned Mines. I'd like to give a shout out to Plum Brendan of YouTube, a very nice guy, and I'll leave a link to his channel below in the description. Go check out his videos, he has some rather cool videos. Anyways, let's get to the video now. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is fire some rockets inside the right window and kill some enemies. Now, I would strongly recommend that you do this from right here, right now, and not later on. Okay. And then we'll lower down this lift to kill some more enemies inside the passageway. And then sometimes some cacodemons will come for you inside the passageway, so if you see them, kill them. And they're all dead. So now we'll grab the items from around here, and we'll find a wall that looks like this, and we'll go through it for a secret area. Now, inside this room there are 3 chain gunners. There's the first one, the second is all the way over there, and the third is on the left. I would recommend killing all 3 chain gunners first, and then worry about the lost souls after they're all dead. And so now we'll just kill the lost souls. And then we'll go around the ring and make sure that all the lost souls are dead. Or at least most of them. And eventually, you'll come to the end of the walkway, where it will drop off into a pit. And I want to make sure all the lost souls are indeed dead. Now, at the end of the walkway, just walk to the very edge of the ledge. And there, a door has opened up on your left, with a cacodemon, and a mancubus inside that hole. You can use rockets on him if you want to. And then on the other side of this room is another hole that has opened up, with some cacodemons inside. This area was a nasty, nasty trap, but thankfully, we took care of it early. And so now we'll go back to the edge of the walkway, and drop off inside the poison, and enter the teleporter on the left. Now here, we'll run to the right side, and grab the radiation suit, and continue exploring the right side, where all we'll find is a teleporter. Now, on the left side, we'll find a box of rockets, and another teleporter, which we will take this one. Now, from here, if you're good enough, you can grab the plasma gun, and then just drop to the walkway. If you're not good enough, just use that upper platform to get back to that side of the walkway. But in either case, we are done. We'll go back to the start area, and we will re-lower this lift to make sure everybody is indeed dead. See, there's the cacodemon. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is lower the lift, turn right, and open up this wall. And then drop down and explore this side over here. Now, up here, what we're going to do is re-lower this lift right here, and turn left and open up this electrical panel. And then now we're up here, where we use the rockets to kill the enemies. Now inside this room, be careful when you walk over that little thing there. It will open up a chain gunner, so be ready for that. And then this will just go back to the start area. But we're going to take the teleporter and have our BFG ready for this cluster of enemies right here. We'll grab the invisibility, which will help out, and then we'll fire some rockets at that wall inside the pit, in hopes of blowing up the barrels and injuring the mancubus down there, who is now dead. We'll drop down, grab the items, and then you want to be a bit careful. Across the poison, make sure you kill the gunners. Now, inside the poison, on the right side, enter this alcove and flip the switch. Then run across the poison to this opening. And there's a cacodemon. We'll use rockets on. Don't do that. Don't hit the wall. That could have ended in my death. Now, up here, you'll come across this opening across from you. Sometimes a cacodemon or two will come from that room. So if you see them, once again, kill them. Now, on the left side, we'll enter this left opening and kill the imps across there. I don't want to die. And then we'll continue on up these stairs to this switch, which will open up the area with those imps right here. Let's go through and grab the red key. Flip the switch, and then take the teleporter in the poison. And we're back in this area. We're not going to open up the electrical panel. We'll open the one across from that. And then drop down. We're back in this area again, where we killed the imps on the left side. But this time, we're going to go backwards and open up the red door. Now in this area, once you step inside, that will lower to reveal some lava. So we'll go across the lava, have the BFG ready for that Baron of Hell. Now, behind the blue key, open up the wall and press the switch, and then quickly go back and be ready for these cacodemons. To handle these guys, do whatever is necessary, as long as you don't die. You can use the BFG, you can use the plasma gun, whatever suits your fancy. But anyways, with them all cleared out, we'll go back behind the blue key and re-flip the switch. Then run back and take the right lift that has lowered. We'll flip the switch, which will raise back up that wooden thing down here, so we can grab the health bonuses. And so now we'll go back across the lava and re-flip the switch again. And this time, take the left lift. Now up here is a secret area, right here. With a much needed soul sphere. It's very nice to have after all that pain. We'll take the teleporter, and we're back where we killed the imps again. So now we're going to go through that opening right here that we killed the cacodemons. I fire a BFG shot inside this room, and then I retreat and wake everybody up. And then from the passageway, I let the enemies come to me. Or at least try to. There are a number of cacodemons, and if you're out in the wide open area, that's very dangerous. So if they happen to be in a cluster, just use the BFG. It's just that simple. And there, everybody's dead inside this area, with minimal damage taken. So we'll carefully go across these ledges. We'll grab the rockets. They give us rockets for a reason, and we'll go through the blue door. Now this area is also dangerous. Ignore the Baron for right now, and just handle these enemies. And when the lost souls start to appear, just use the plasma gun on them. Just basically handle this room however you can. Now about the Baron, he sometimes won't fire that often because he's trying to get to your position. So just use rockets on him. But like I said, handle this room however you can. Now across this ledge, you'll find the yellow key, and in the left pit is a teleporter. Remember where that is. And here comes a lost soul. Okay, so now we'll grab the yellow key, fall inside that pit, and take the teleporter, which will take us back to this area so we can get the jump on the cacodemons. Because if you were to just backtrack and not take the teleporter, you will have to fight these enemies from a wide open area and they'd be spread out, which is never a good thing. So now we'll go back past the imps again, and we'll find the yellow door. And that's it. We are done with this map. So let's get out of here. Oh, there we go. This is my 4th attempt at this map. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get this video finally done. I mean, I missed kills and I missed items. It was either one or the other. It was getting frustrating, but you know, finally it's done. And I guess that's why my voice sounds a bit tired, because you know, recording the same map 4 times in a row is never a good thing. But anyway, that is the Abandoned Mines. What do I think of this map? I enjoy it. I like it. It is very difficult, though. This map sort of reminds me of... Oh, what's that map in the Plutonia experiment? Caged. This map reminds me of Caged a little bit, but in a lesser difficulty form, at least for this map. You do have to be careful of the wide open nature of this map. You have narrow passages, but then you have the wide open areas behind the bars in these narrow passages where enemies can roam and fire at you and stuff, and you don't have much wiggle room to deal with them. You have to go slow, you have to know where the enemies are at all times, otherwise you're going to feel the heat. Anyways, we'll move on to the next map, Monster Condo, in the next video, which is a very difficult map. But we'll find out why it's so difficult next time. I'm Big Mac Davis. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.